Hello everyone and welcome to Magical Me. I'm Jamie Mendez and this is my weekly Monday Oracle message, which is a message of guidance and insight into the energies of the coming week. So this reading will be for the week of March 6th, 2023, and it is not individualized readings that I'm doing here for everyone today. This is more of a generalized overview for all of us as a collective. So the way that these readings work is I set the intention for all of those who are meant to find themselves here. They'll do so in exact divine timing, which means that it doesn't matter if you're watching this live or if you're watching this on the replay. If you're watching it from, months from now, you're here exactly when you're meant to receive the message that comes forward, because it will resonate uniquely in your own life at that time, probably the best way possible, okay? So the way that I do these readings is utilizing my own intuitive abilities as well as using oracle cards, and I bring that message forward for all of us, just giving us essentially a heads up. It really allows us to have that awareness as to how we can best go in divine flow with the energy of the week versus having no awareness and kind of being battered around by it, which can make things much more difficult. So awareness and knowledge are power. All right. Hello, Jillian. Welcome, beautiful, and happy Moon Day. Thanks for being here. How is the quality of sound for you? Hi, Robin. Welcome, lovely. So happy that you could make it. And how are you all on this magical Moon Day? Playing around with a new filter. I just found the filters on Facebook Live, so I found this really cool. It almost gives me this whole like sepia, like dreamy looking looking energy here. So kind of playing around with that there. Oh, perfect. Thank you for that, Jillian. Appreciate that. Hi, Eleanor. Welcome, lovelies. All right, so usually I like to go into news and announcements here for what I've got going on at Magical Me, as well as my sister business, Oracles of the Light. I don't have really much to discuss, although we have just entered a new month. So with the new month comes a new month of the Cosmic Oracle, which is a private group here on Facebook run by myself and Karen from Oracles of the Light. It is a monthly oracular group that focuses on daily insights. So you receive daily oracle messages for the group to really help us understand what it is that we all need to know each and every single day for the entire month. And then you also receive periodic energetic forecasts based on the astrological or Stargate alignments that are happening at that time. And it really does give us more of an oracular perspective and insight as to what is being facilitated with each of these major alignments. With that said, Karen, being a sound therapist, brings in sound frequencies and creates little symphonies of vibrational, planetary and galactic alignments for us all that attunes us to these energies that are going on that correspond with the energy forecast. So you get that twice a month. The energy forecast is periodic throughout the entire month, as well as daily oracle messages every single day. So if you're interested, you can still join in. It is not too late to join. Just send me a message and let me know if you would like to, because I did not create an event this month for it. It's $33 for the month, okay? Hi, Maria. Happy Moon Day, gorgeous. Thanks for being here. Thank you, Jillian. It's probably what drew me to it. It's like, I love that whole like ethereal, look. Hi, Laura. Welcome. Thanks for being here. All right, so I don't really have any more news and announcements at this time. There are some things in the works for the month of April, but I want to get them out there very soon so that people have enough time to know. So I will keep you posted on those. But again, if you're interested in joining the Cosmic Oracle, it pays for itself. Just this month alone is it is probably the most powerful transformational month of the year. Not only do we have the equinox, we have tomorrow full moon, we have Saturn being one of the key energies for the entire year, making a big move into the sign of Pisces, leaving where it has been for the last 3 years. There is Jupiter conjunction with Aries. There's just Pluto moving into Aquarius for the first time. I want to say, if I'm not mistaken, it hasn't been there for like 15 years or something. Am I mistaken? I might be confusing that with Saturn. But I know it's been quite some time. So with that said, it's a huge month. That alone, again, pays for itself. It gives you all this insight and awareness as how you can use that energy. So again, if you're interested, don't hesitate to reach out. Okay, so with that said, before I go into the oracle message for everyone, I'm just going to ask you all to create sacred space with me. As we are connecting energetically across space and time, it's a wonderful opportunity to really just detach from everything going on around us, to really let go of any stress, any worry, any thoughts. Just come into yourself for a moment, connecting in the eternal now, in this present moment, as all we have is now. And it allows us to really hone in on that energy that's coming forward for us, all right? So I'm just going to ask you all, if you can, to close your eyes. If you can, if you can't, don't worry about it. Take a nice, deep, cleansing breath in through your nose. And hold. And release the breath through your mouth. Just being aware that you're releasing any tension in your body. Releasing all thoughts. Just coming into this present awareness. Take another deep breath in. Hold. And release. Releasing anything not in alignment with our highest good. Releasing all stress. Again, another deep breath in. Hold. And release as we come into this present moment. Place your hand upon your heart. Just connecting with yourself in this moment. Feeling into your heart space. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Hello, beautiful Julie. Welcome and thanks for being here, Goddess. Perfect timing. So you just connected and came into sacred space. And I am working with, once again, as I'm so loving this deck, the Witching Hour Oracle. Hi, Sue. Welcome, beautiful. Thank you for being here. I hope you're all doing well on this magical moon day. So let's go ahead and see what comes forward. So we have a very beautiful, powerful, transformational week, okay? So what guidance and insight comes forward for the collective's highest good this week of March 6th, 2023? What do we all most need to know? And what serves our highest and greatest good? Ooh, there we go. We've got the hare moon, which is interesting because this is not the hare moon, I don't believe. Could be mistaken. Is it? It's going to make me look it up. Oh, thank you so much, Sue. I do have to say the glow is a fun filter that I found. So I thought that was really neat. 1 second. Is it? Because the hare always reminds me of, obviously, the time of spring. And we've got the spring equinox in the northern hemisphere this month, as well as it's the vernal equinox. The autumnal equinox in the southern hemisphere. But up here in the north, we are basically, March is ruled by the energy of the rabbit or the hare. So, they actually consider the hare moon in May. Is that accurate? That doesn't feel accurate to me. Because there's so many different moons. Anyway, I'm just gonna leave it at that for now. There's a reason it came forward. The hare being obviously another a different type of rabbit. Hair is incredibly powerful, and in the sense that it's very much transformational and shape-shifting. It can easily move and burrow under the ground and travel and make tunnels under the ground and travel from place to place and then suddenly reappear again. So it has this reputation for being able to shapeshift and move between the worlds, if you will. So it does speak to, and I'm getting covered in chills, it does speak to us being able to move between worlds this week, and that really falls into alignment with the astrological alignments happening, which is, like I said, full moon in Virgo tomorrow. It is considered the last of the full moons of the energetic year, as the energetic new year begins with the spring equinox on the 21st or so of March. So I'm not going to go into too much of the astrology because this is what I do in the Cosmic Oracle. So if you want to know more, definitely look into joining that for this month. But so we have that coming in. So wrapping up an old, the end of cycles, but Saturn leaving Aquarius for the first time in 3 years, entering into 0 degrees of Pisces is a major transformation. It's a major shift and leap ahead. So we have that hair moon energy, full moon being tomorrow. So the fact that that comes up is really awesome. And it is a 5, which speaks to change, expansion, growth, and really traveling. So it could be literal, but also the sort of travel that is like evolutionary. And it says propagating energy. And you see this beautiful, really like earthy looking goddess, as her hair looks like it's, kind of like in shapes of like leaves there. And she's holding in the palm of her hands the planet. And to me, with the auric rays that are kind of coming off and emanating off of the planet, it does make me feel like it's showing how the energy at, the powers that be, the energies at play are actually facilitating this powerful new world being born or being birthed within us, and obviously through us, thus the world around us, right? So it's showing you that this powerful energy, the feminine Shakti mama energy, is giving birth to a new world this week. And this is just the beginning. This month is really full of it. However, this week alone being one of the most potent of the month. So it's showing that this new energy coming forward, when you see it propagating energy, to me it's like redirecting it. It is channeling this vitality. And the hare and the rabbit also get reputation for fertility, abundance, and prosperity. So with the ending of Saturn's leaving one zodiac, quantum leaping into another, we also get the blessings that come along with that. So there are going to be some gifts, some blessings, some prosperity that is now available to us in lieu of the hard work that we all have done. But at the same time, it's now available to us because we are no longer vibrationally the same. We have grown and are still growing. But in order to enter into this new cycle, we had to go through so much. It's like how she's holding it in the palm of her hands. I feel like I'm having a vision of her actually. You ever see those cards that are like is it holographic, where you move it and it shows one image and then it moves to the next image? Like the Harry Potter wizard cards are kind of like that, where I'm almost seeing her. I'm having visions of it right now, where for 1 minute she was like this, and to me it feels like she was intensifying the energy so much for the first couple of months of this year. Are we kidding? It's been happening since how long? It's been happening for how many years? Especially specifically since 2020, which is interesting because Saturn was in Aquarius. It entered Aquarius, this cycle that it has been in December of 2020. Take a look back at that and see how far you've come, what you've learned, what you've gone through in that period. And you know that you no longer have to experience that because you've learned. And it's like she was intensifying. She was putting all her pressure, using her power, her magic, To alchemy, it's almost like the pressure that needs to create the diamond in order for it to now be something that she's offering back to us. She's offering us back to us, but we are no longer the same. We are transformed. And with that said, that new vibration creates a new reality, a new template, a new circumstance for us all. So it's showing that these alignments are creating a new world around us. So the next 3 years, as Saturn will be in Pisces until 2026, the next 3 years is going to be full of an entirely new storyline for all of us. All right. Also, Saturn in Pisces, I believe it hasn't been in, because Saturn is a little bit, it's not a very slow moving planet, but it's one of the slower moving planets as compared to, let's say, Mercury or the moon. So with that said, Saturn, I want to say, has not been in Pisces since 1993 or so. So with that, with that said, look back to how far you've come even since then. So there's these powerful new beginnings that are being facilitated and propagated this week alone for all of us to really enter into a new world. And with that said, I'm actually hearing Spirit right now, like talking to me about different circumstances that I myself even have gone through or experienced. And it's like, you no longer have to look over your shoulder at that cycle. As long as you have done the work, as long as you have learned from your experiences, you no longer have to go through them anymore. You now can level up. You can receive all of the blessings, and it is okay to say, I made it. I did it. I don't have to be there anymore. And it is okay for you to breathe that sigh of relief and now trust in the forward momentum that is happening, that is moving you into another cycle where we might, again, having gone through so many crazy experiences over the last 3 years alone, we may have thought to ourselves, but is it really done? Can I let go and just enjoy where I am? Yes, you absolutely can. All right. And on a collective global level, we are all transcending what we have experienced and endured over the last 3 years. All right. So what a beautiful, blessed week we have. Again, we have tomorrow's full moon at an hour. It enters, I think it's the full moon, or the height of the full moon, an hour before Saturn enters 0 degrees at Pisces. And it's in the sign of Virgo, which is the element of earth. So it does speak to our physicality, our physical world, getting organized, taking action, productivity, things like that. So again, it's all in the energy forecasts in the Cosmic Oracle for those who are interested in more information. But I think that we're going to have quite a beautiful start to our month. That's just going to get better and better, as I believe that with this week, we also have Jupiter conjuncting Chiron, both in Aries, Venus also being in Aries at the same time. So that's going to bring quite a beneficial transformation and very healing process for all of us. All right. Hi, Laura. Welcome, lovely. Hi, Dawn. Welcome. Thank you all for being here. So with that said, I am going to wrap up the reading. I hope that all of you have a beautiful rest of your week, and I thank you all for being here with me live, as well as those of you who catch it all back on the replay. Sending my love and blessings to everyone. Take care, everybody.